Hey guys, it's Coach xblademojo and I'm about to show you rank 1 Kassadin World Terror. The guy, every account he's playing is from 70 to 80% win rate, master plus elo. How he's doing, we're gonna figure this out together today. Stay with me, all the concepts are gonna be explained. This game Terror is playing Ahri matchup. He set up his first strike with the second wind and Doran shield, that's what he prefers the most. Every time Ahri will poke him, he presses the Q to neglect the damage, so his mindset is purely focused on efficiency in the early game, as most of the Kassadin players would do. So remember, your spell usage and your spells are the tools to secure most of the CS. Once again, like he did that. Watch his position, he's hovering usually to the left, most far away from the Ahri. You never wanna approach front to front the opponent because that makes you most prone to getting chunked, to getting poked, right? So that's basically the mindset. He's really patient, he did the Q start, so because he can secure more of his health with the magic shield if he does the Q first. Here sadly a miss, but you see the mindset, right? It's just pretty standard. However, still, he must be doing something that makes him so much more different than the other Kassadin players to succeed so much often. Really good prediction. That's something I say, like, I tell to my students, like, you have to expect, you have to think how opponent perceives you. And he knows, bro, he knows how Ahri sees him, so he can dodge really well the skills. So always expect that. Sadly, if she crashes into you, it will be always a hell, so it's pretty natural that we will go low. There is not much to do about it. It's just in the end that he have to secure as much minions as possible. We got in the Q level 2 to neglect some more damage from the Ahri. Usually, if I'm not wrong, he does 2 points Q into full max E. However, you guys can do even more points Q into the heavy poke mage matchups just to prevent and nullify some damage. He's 2 out of 2 wards for now, adapting all the time. Probably one of his last waves that he can stay for, because I mean that will depend, but look, this is high relo actually, because they wanted to already dive him and he had to be careful. I personally would ward one of the sides just to avoid getting dove if I was him with the ward, yellow ward, because 2 out of 2 cannot recharge, yeah, so that isn't using efficiently the cooldown ward, but away from it the laning looks pretty solid. He's just focusing on the farm, and I recommend you guys pay attention how he's actually getting those minions, because for now it's going really well under the turret for him, and that's what most people are struggling. He's trying to get an efficient reset, pressing B. Ahri starts to push, he will stay one more, he cannot get dove with this amount of health right now. Ahri have no mana, he have one more Doran shield potion, the potion. And when you have this shield, remember you don't wanna use too fast the potion, because the lower you are, the more Doran shield will heal you. That's gonna be the last wave, and that's amazing outcome for him. Why? Because he gets a handshake reset versus Ahri, which means the wave will meet on the center. That's not so optimal for the Ahri. And 2 CS only, less. Tear of Goddess, Dark Seal. This time more of a snowball mindset I see. Previously I noticed that he went even double lamp tom and stuff, but this time he went Dark Seal. Good TP to match the Ahri, R flash into the securing the kill. That's amazing start with the 8 ability power more. And he as well understands that when he's gonna comment to the Ahri and he have the space to Rift Walk on her, he will most of the time win the trades. Because how you win the mages is you need to secure a Rift Walk on melee, and you have way faster cooldowns than they are usually. So if you tank the first spell rotation of theirs, and you have enough space to Rift Walk multiple times, you're fine. That's a tempo reset here by him, because he got an advantage. He contested the trades to crash the wave. He crashed the wave, we come back to the mid. Really good efficiency. So for now, really good position and farming on the lane. Really good tempo, amazing tempo. He sneaked a fast reset to refresh his itemization right now. He's doing really well. Camera, if it comes to the camera control as well, nothing to complain. He always sees the opponent, expanding the camera looks clean. He's doing spacebar into adjusting the mouse. That's what a lot of students actually struggle with from my students. So we work on it always. He had prio. If I'm not wrong, the wave is actually even, so he can afford to be here. Why? I mean, he's lost chapter, Dark Seal, but the moment the rel actually comes, they will give up on it. Wave was in a neutral state, so there was no stress for him to join to that play. That's why he could like afford to go there. As well, he's pretty confident in committing R EQ combo, because that's one of the basic combos is you do R as a gap closer and you do EQ poke. So you don't have to always do R full. You can do just R as a gap closer, but this one was more of a confident one because he had to dodge the charm, right? Since he doesn't have that much gold and he knows Ahri is low, he wants to apply the pressure to zone her out, and he is taking the action here. Remember, guys, this is account on 500 LP West server right now with 65% win rate, one of his mains. So don't think like he's playing on Gold Elo or Emerald, okay? It's just these people actually know how this game works, and it seems like he knows even better. So really good that he didn't press B, but he actually applied the pressure. One more thing, he goes Archangel, if I'm not wrong, every game. He said he likes to scale faster, if I'm not wrong. From what I just know, he likes to get this Archangel Rush, to get that Seraph first, then he goes Malignance second. Is it bad? Not really. Remember, it can be player preference. I'm just like thinking how fast he can stack it. If I'm not wrong, it could be around 13 minutes if he's efficient to get, if he has enough time and good tier timing to get Archangel Seraphs up. He's committing into the chase knowing that Ahri doesn't have a flash, if I'm not wrong, but he had to sacrifice the wave for it. However, if he gets the Dark Seal stack, it's still amazing. Hey, this was really cool. Did you see that? He's really bold in action, because some other Kassadin player would be like, I need to Rift Talk, but he like waited out. He's really precise. He's really bold in his stuff. So far I see one more thing. Really good proactivity, confident in his action. Really, how to say it, cool head. He's really calm in mind, you know, when he plays. For a Kassadin player, that's kinda rare, I would say. A really efficient wave clear, because he hit almost all of the minions. Ahri should normally stop him if she could, so she would prevent his tempo. She will. Remember, guys, you can do like he did. You can do R to dodge the charm from the front, and that worked amazing. So he wasn't stopping the recall because he wanted to punish the guy. He's 4-0. If he gets a reset soon, he will be unstoppable relatively soon. Really good R position as well. Pay attention to that. He doesn't do R to the center. He will probably R flash her in a moment if she will be stupid. He could join to the Lee Sin, but first he needs to prioritize the wave to ensure the efficiency. But actually he's gonna give up on them, and that's completely correct, because you as a Kassadin, you wanna still keep the efficiency and you can't stress enough to give every wave possible just to cover your teammates. What I was saying before, pay attention to his wave clear because it's turbo clean. Second thing is, when he committed to the Viego, he had amazing R position. Your R position when you commit is important. He didn't do center, he did to the side, yet he still hit the Viego, securing the damage and making sure his position is clean. Merc threats this game, and we're gonna be going Malignance now. He doesn't go Aura Cleanse yet. Seems like it's still too early for him to go Aura Cleanse, and he prefers the Vision than implementing the pressure on the map with Aura Cleanse, I suppose. Mercury threats this game. It's just Ahri. Viego is the enemy jungler, right? Seems like he just still wants to prioritize having the charm CC shorten. Wave is a handshake. He's watching. He knows the wave is like between, so he could stalk around and see if this makes sense to rotate. And that's another great point, guys. Remember, when you have time between the waves, and you can use the time, especially when it's a cannon wave. So here what we can see is really clear concept of the wave management, right? In terms of just him noticing what waves they are. So you should do the same. Look how much he's checking. You see? Checking mid, checking bot lane, already considering the potential bot dive while knowing the wave wasn't here yet. Then he's actually faking the rotation because he doesn't wanna sacrifice the wave. Everything is in harmony and rational for now. Merc threats actually help him to reduce the damage from the Ahri and to commit faster to her with the next Rift Talk after the charm. Again, what is making him so good? Map awareness, bro. He saw. Really cool, really clean. With the R, EQ combo secured, good R position, boom. 5-0, Dark Seal 10 stacks, which gives him, if I'm not wrong, 50 ability power right now. So yeah, I think so. It's 50 or 40 ability power right now. Just from a Dark Seal for 350 gold, by the way. But yeah, like if you will feel so comfortable like he is with this champion, and you will be able to see so much around you, you will be so much better, guys. Don't forget as well to follow his Twitch TV. I will leave the link in the comments and on the screen at the beginning of the video, because I forgot to say it at the beginning. But yeah, if you want to watch quality gameplay, then this guy is perfect. He's not talking, he's just playing. Watch, another map awareness, analyzing the situation, really bold, but he doesn't have this kind of like stress impact of like, I have to insta TP. No, he's like, he's seeing, he's analyzing, and he's one step ahead. Because if someone would just check it randomly and would get like stressed, you know, like what's going on, then they would probably TP and Vega would go on them. So the more you see around you, the more you can be in charge of your game. Here we have a reset on 2.4k gold, 120 CS, getting first right proc. And soon we will want to get some more additional resources. That could be probably the Magi's, but we'll see. He's covering the guy, but he knows he wants to reset. It's a bit getting too much, but they got in the ult. One more wave, most likely. So much fighting, actually. One more wave, most likely, for him before we're gonna set up an efficient reset. He's maxing Q second, guys, by the way. And he's not maxing W, I just realized. Alright, so, okay, he had the Malignance, full Malignance, so he just goes for that Malignance power spike, especially when he doesn't have an ultimate hunter. And he's gonna, look how he adjusts his pathing, yeah? He doesn't go mid, he was about to go to the side. Then he decides to TP to cover the play. However, the Relu did a good rotation, so he had to back off. And I was saying he didn't go Magi because he wanted to secure the Malignance spike before. For now, he's not missing opportunities. That's what I can reassure you. He's really not missing opportunities. Probably double kill. If he will... Okay. Okay, good. He was keeping the flash. I like that because he probably knew he would die. I was thinking maybe he can dodge the charm. But still, 2 for 1, it's not so bad. But we don't want to give these shutdowns anyway. So the TP cover was fine. He died. But the result he gotten wasn't so bad. However, for him dying with such a shutdown is still not so optimal. Sadly, it happens to all of us. But still, how he played that was really okay. Probably that's gonna be time for us to go to the side lane, guys, because it's a 15-minute. He doesn't have TP yet, so he have to think if he wants to cover the Herald or if he actually goes side lane, he just goes side lane. We're in the mid game. You as a Kassadin wanna stay efficient with your resources, so you can't afford to perma group with your team and perma fight with your team. You will want to as well go side to get your resources, your solo XP. Look how much he actually does to the Tryndamere, and he got in 100 gold for that trade. Can you imagine? He got in 1 cannon, more than 1 cannon for trading Tryndamere. Additionally, he have worsened. He has worsened the ROM timer of the Tryndamere and general pressure because of the trade that he committed. But you should, if it comes to map camera and stuff, what my students tell me sometimes, I'm seeing on the minimap. Cool. But you still wanna see what did the opponent use, how the fight went through, just to get some general information. And most importantly with TP, you wanna verify that. Yeah, it's not only about seeing the icons on the map. Really good pressure on the side lane. Remember, when your team is losing, it's not always perma-optimal to group with them and try to help them, but actually go with the other way around mindset that you wanna go and implement the pressure side lane and make them come into you. This game he goes for the Rabadon third item. It's 17 minutes. We are really efficient in gold, really efficient in farm. Looking really clean for now. He's going mid lane just to catch the mid wave because Lucian is resetting. After that, we will most likely expect him to go side again. No, he actually goes both side and he will let the Lucian get mid wave. So, because this way he can catch the lane, the wave bot side faster, and he can potentially wait for Ahri to, or someone that who could face check the brushes. So he's just doing really well at balancing out the map state. Yeah, because this way they have a double pressure. Additionally, he have TP just in case in 10 seconds. He will decide on commit further to the side lane while having the TP. Kinda unlucky timing for his teammates to actually commit, I'm not gonna lie, because he had pretty soon the TP. That's typical Soloq. But you know, guys, like if you think about it, this guy is cracked because he's like 70 to 80% on the each account he plays. No duo Q. And I find it fascinating, you know. As well, he plays most of his games first strike. Versus Fizz, he's doing Electrocute and he does Comet versus Orianna. I think that he's doing Electrocute versus few other matchups, but away from it, he's mainly doing first strike and this setup with few adjustments because he would probably consider the bond plating from what I saw in certain matchups. And away from it, like just a player specific skill, you know, like he doesn't buy anything that is like crazy new. He doesn't get the runes that are like crazy, making him crazy. He's just like just good, you know, because if you think about it, you can't just randomly get 70-80% win rate by playing Kassadin solo if you're just like it's just something that not average person will do, you know. So that makes me fascinating about this guy. He's like having 3 viewers on Twitch TV, but being insanely good at the game, you know? So guys, for sure, check out his stream because you can learn a lot from him just from watching the gameplay. For now, he's on the side lane. He did full focus into the Twitch, really good focus. He knows he's kind of bulky because Archangel is still up. I mean, the Archangel was up. Really clean alt flash, dodging the Ahri Q between. Wow, that was crazy. One thing, so he did implement sideline pressure, making Ahri busy with that wave. After that, he was using the time when Ahri was busy to go and implement the cover and the pressure in their jungle. Proactivity, guys. Proactivity, clean CSing, awareness, knowing where to be on the map. That's what makes him right now really good. And really good combo and skill set. I think it's combo set. Basically how he's using the spells, that's what I mean. I think if he should actually go both side with TP, since we have Nashor, I'm not sure, but that's what would normally be like the best play to do. But since he's already there, I wonder what they will do. He will probably look to choose. He went Aura Cleanse at this point to make sure he can find the picks on the map. You get Aura Cleanse to find the picks on the map and to implement the pressure on the side lane. But he's gonna handle the Ahri for a while. I wonder if Warwick have TP, because if Warwick have TP, it's not so bad for them to be on the top lane for him. I didn't see. Yeah, Warwick has TP, so it's completely fine for him to be top side in that case. If Warwick didn't have TP, they could consider. Look, you see? Pressure implemented on the top lane, covering the mid. But after that, he's getting the kill. I see why we are maxing Q, brother. I see. To tap them. Like in Counter-Strike Global Offensive from USP. Boom. Okay. I got another good rotation. Let's see if he can succeed. Yes. Remember to keep in mind with your Archangel shield. That's turbo important. 800 on the second wind, implementing the pressure for people are down, so there is not much to stress for him. I will make more videos about him for sure. We can focus on certain topics, but yeah, it's amazing to watch. Enemy surrendered, by the way, and he's doing his formal alt F4 moment. That's what he does always. Okay, so guys, that was the Terror, the rank 1 Kassadin world currently with multiple accounts with high win rates on the US server. If you liked it, don't forget to give him follow on the Twitch TV. The guy is cool. Let's help him to grow as a streamer. And if you like my content, my coachings and commentary, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. How did you like the video and what you would wanna see next? And for coaching, all links you can find in description to book a free introduction call with xblademojo. And that's how we'll discuss the coaching process with you. Thank you guys. It was cool. Bye bye.
I want to take a second to recommend working with xblademojo, who's been a terrific coach.
I've worked with a lot of coaches over the years. XBlade is far and away one of the best.
Thanks for teaching me so much, Roy.